What's going on, YouTube? It is the day before the Sweet 16 games start, and most of y'all's brackets are probably busted by now. Um, Mine isn't terrible, but it's not good either. I think I have 440 points on ESPN, so not terrible, but not good. But we do have a second chance. So, starting in the East region, we've got the rematch of the national championship last year. And this is the same position that San Diego State was in last year. They were a 5 seed in the top left region, and they had to go through a 12 seed, a 13 seed, and a 1 seed to get there. So UConn needs to be locked in, but I think they'll do it. They're just the best team in college basketball this year. And then Taman Lipsey is going to slow down Terrence Shannon, and Iowa State will win a good game. So that's the East region. And then the West region, this game comes down to who's going to play the best defense, and that's easily going to be North Carolina. I think Alabama's lack of defense is going to hurt them at this point in the tournament. It has to hurt them eventually. And then Arizona will beat Clemson. I think PJ Hall is the matchup on Keyshawn Johnson, and that's going to be a rude awakening for him. I am an Arizona fan also, so I'm hoping we make it all the way. But yeah, the only way Clemson wins is if they shoot like 70% from three, which can happen, but it's not very likely. So now we go up to the South region. I think Houston will beat Duke. They're just way too physical and a lot more experienced for this situation. And Houston's offense can get stagnant sometimes if they rely on the three-point line, but they'll get second chances, so they'll be fine. And Marquette will end NC State's darling Cinderella run. DJ Burns is unstoppable right now, but Iguodala is one of the guys that can slow him down maybe. And now we go to the Midwest region. I think Gonzaga will beat Purdue. I had Gonzaga going this far on my main bracket, so I'm just going to stick with that. And Purdue's struggles against guard play. Purdue has struggled against guard play the past 3 tournaments, basically in the Zach Edey era. And this is a Gonzaga team led by Ryan Nembhard. And Graham Ike is a guy who can be physical with Zach Edey. And their new starting lineup with Ben Gregg at the 4, it's a matchup nightmare for anyone. That's just a lot of size. And I think Tennessee will beat Creighton. Creighton can easily win this if they are hot from 3, but I think Tennessee and their great defense will have a good game plan against the 3-point line. And now we are in the Elite 8. Iowa State has had a great season, but UConn will end it. They are just too much at the end. And Arizona will beat North Carolina. It's Caleb Love's game against his former team in the Elite 8. Now, let's be real. He's dropping 40. Like, Caleb Love is one of those guys, like, when he tries to, he's going to drop 40. And against his former team in the biggest moment, he's going to live up to it. And this has a lot of potential to be an all-time game. I mean, Caleb Love's already a March Madness legend. So to play his former team in the next chapter, if he has a big game, then this is going to be a classic. And this game, North Carolina was unlucky to be in the West region. Now they have to play Arizona and Los Angeles, and that is a big advantage for Arizona. And Arizona will defeat North Carolina. And now we go to the South region. I'm taking Marquette over Houston. I had Marquette in my championship game originally, so again, I'm just going to stick with that. And I think they potentially are a better team. Houston lost 2 solid role players for the season, and Marquette has all the pieces to be a championship caliber team. And after selling in the second round last year, I think they are taking this year more seriously. And now we move down. As chalky as this year has been, I still find it hard to believe because every year there's a surprise team in the Final Four, whether it's like a VCU or a Loyola Chicago or a Florida Atlantic or even just a 2019 Auburn. There always is seemingly a surprise Final Four team. And it might be Gonzaga, but maybe it's just the year that doesn't happen. I think Tennessee will beat Gonzaga. Gonzaga has more size, but I think Tennessee will get Gonzaga's size in foul trouble and get more scoring from their guard play. And I think Tennessee will take down Gonzaga. Although Gonzaga has been a more tournament performing team than Tennessee lately, we'll see. I mean, this could happen. Gonzaga could make a sneaky Final Four run, but I don't know. I think Tennessee will win that. And now we get to the Final Four, and I'm taking Arizona over UConn because the Final Four games, I don't know if they're in Phoenix or Glendale. Everyone keeps saying Phoenix, but this says Glendale, so I'm not sure. Either way, the Final Four games are in Arizona, and that's a massive advantage for Arizona if they get this far. Arizona fans already travel well anyways, but that's just going to make it even harder for everyone else. And UConn, after coming out of the most stacked region in the tournament, they now get another challenge taking on Arizona in Arizona. And eventually, UConn has to be defeated. I think Arizona advances. And I'm taking Marquette over Tennessee. I don't have much of a reason other than I trust Marquette's offense more. And also, this was my championship on my original main bracket, so I just feel like I have to stick with it. And I'm taking Arizona over Marquette to win the championship. Look, they have all the pieces, and I understand the bad luck that Arizona sports has had, but the curse is bound to end eventually. And I think Arizona playing in Phoenix or Glendale, this is the best chance they have had in a hot minute. So that's my second chance bracket. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I get most of this right. Probably not though. Um, so yeah, uh, see you.